When Sebastian Vettel pulled up alongside Lewis Hamilton in Baku, Azerbaijan after the exit to turn 15, it was clear that a win-at-all-costs mentality was needed to send the German to another world title. The four-time champion gesticulated aggressively at the Briton before deliberately turning into the Mercedes driver after feeling Hamilton had brake-tested him. It was a move not too dissimilar to Juan Pablo Montoya and seven-time world champion Michael Schumacher at Monaco 2004, only in Baku, Vettel knew exactly what he was doing. If he wants to prove that he's a man, I think we should do it out of the car face-to-face, a seething Hamilton said afterwards. And with 7 races left on the calendar, the tensions rising, and the gap between them a mere 3 points, how does history see the title race concluding? Sportsmail takes a look at where the Formula One World Championship could be won and lost, with Hamilton taking control of the championship for the first time this season with victory at the Italian Grand Prix. There will be a relief in Vettel's camp that the next race is Singapore. The Ferrari man's 4 race wins is the most of any driver at the Marina Bay circuit, and despite failing to finish on the podium last season, Hamilton finished third. There will be a belief that Hamilton's momentum can be stopped quickly. It is a race that feels like a classic, Vettel said in 2013, and under the lights it is difficult to bet against him earning win number 5. With Mercedes' stronghold still to come in the United States and Mexico, Hamilton may well be usurped in the title race with a Vettel win here. For many, Sepang was the track where Hamilton lost the title race to Nico Rosberg last season. Leading the race with a smart one-stop strategy, the Briton looked set for another victory until lap 43, when his engine poured flames and his race was finished. Vettel also retired after a frantic afternoon saw him clip the right rear tire of Rosberg on the first corner, before becoming embroiled in a row with Red Bull's Max Verstappen. The young Dutchman called Vettel an idiot as emotions in a number of garages ran high. A 4-4 head-to-head record between Vettel and Hamilton at Sepang ensures that Malaysia is one of the key marginals that will play a major role in deciding the title race this time around. With Hamilton out to atone for last year's devastating retirement and Vettel fixated on a 5th world title that would take him past legendary Frenchman Alain Prost, expect more fireworks in Sepang. 2 impressive years at Suzuka for Hamilton in 2014 and 2015 has weakened the Vettel superiority in Japan, with the record reading 4-3 in favor of the German. The overwhelming Mercedes dominance in recent seasons has helped massively, but with Ferrari seriously contesting for the championship again, fans are being treated to a title battle between 2 teams not seen since McLaren and Ferrari went toe-to-toe in 2007. Iceman Kimi Räikkönen pipped Hamilton to the title by 1 point that year as animosity between the 2 constructors erupted with the espionage controversy. with 2016 the only black mark on Vettel's kart since Japan switched from Fuji to Suzuka in 2009, the Ferrari driver has always earned a podium finish, and surely that won't change at the beginning of October. If Vettel was relieved to still see Singapore and Japan on the calendar, Hamilton will be dancing in his garage when the teams travel to Austin, Texas. Since the United States Grand Prix returned to the calendar in 2012, Hamilton has won 4 out of the 5 races. Vettel took the other in his record-breaking 2013 season, but with Mercedes running the show in the US, expect a tough 56 laps for Ferrari and Vettel. With a third-place finish, the German's best in 3 seasons, Hamilton's Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas will be looking to split the rivals on the podium to further dent Ferrari's title ambitions. Go back to school was the advice of heir apparent Max Verstappen to Sebastian Vettel after a fiery affair in Mexico City last season. Stripped of a third-place finish, Vettel lost his cool with Formula One race director Charlie Whiting as he went into an astonishing tirade, all while Hamilton left the drama behind, passing the checkered flag for victory. Here is a message for Charlie: F off. F off. Honestly. One of the newest tracks to the calendar, Mexico was reinstated to the season's program in 2015 and Hamilton has been formidable on both occasions. The Brit was runner-up to Nico Rosberg first time around and winner in 2016, and Vettel needs to pull a rabbit from the hat to keep the title race alive. With 2 races remaining, Ferrari and Vettel's mental strength will be tested more than it has all season when they travel to South America. Known for his precision and eye for detail, Vettel needs to show his undoubted qualities with a surprise victory in Sao Paulo. Too often they leave Brazil in the headlines for all the wrong reasons, and the Italian team will believe a race win ahead of Abu Dhabi gives them the psychological edge. Much like Malaysia, Brazil is make or break in this classic tug-of-war for world title supremacy, and with a little bit of luck Vettel will set up a fascinating finale. Formula One has always had great rivalries: Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve, Nigel Mansell and Nelson Piquet. In comparison to those legends of the sport, Hamilton and Vettel's fascinating rivalry, a fixed obsession with beating the other, is equally enthralling for fans. Having been racing head-to-head since 2008, the pair have a lasting respect for the other's achievements. But should the title need to be decided in late November in Abu Dhabi, spectators in the Middle East could witness one of the sport's most exciting season finales since 2010. If Baku delivered drama, then imagine Vettel knowing a race victory would win him the title ahead of his bitter rival by a single point. Seeing his teammate Rosberg throw the world title aloft would have hurt Hamilton at this track last season. He's a ruthless winner, and the pop star character won't play the support act this time around as he bids to pass Senna's 3 world titles. The poster boy will do everything he can to ensure he's the headline act come the checkered flag. So, who is the more likely to come out on top? Hamilton and Vettel could not be more different away from the track, with the Britain's rock star persona a sharp contrast to the Ferrari driver's icy personality. But on the track they are both obsessed with winning, and that is why the rivalry will be seen as one of the all-time greats in the years that follow among fans and critics. The bookmakers may still be leading towards the German, but in Hamilton, a man who will never settle for second best, Mercedes have a golden ticket to world title success.